student section. Now Stirtz will go to work. A step back three for Stirtz is good. He does a lot of things to make you right. 6 seconds from a court storm in Iowa City. And here they come. The Hawkeyes upset 9th-ranked Nebraska 57-52.
It was quite a scene there in Iowa City as the Hawkeyes pulled down not only a win against a rival, but a top 10 victory as well. One of those memories that the students involved will remember for a long time, whether they were just a fan or whether they were someone who was a huge contributor. Which brings us to our big interview. It is Bennett Sturz, the Iowa Hawkeye star, good enough to join us. Bennett, what will you remember 10 years from now about that win over top 10 ranked Nebraska?
Me probably not thinking the court storm was coming. You can see me, I was running away. I was not trying to get caught in that court storm, but yeah, that's something that I'm going to tell my kids one day.
How many court storms have you been a part of?
I've unfortunately been on the wrong side of it most of the time. I don't think I've been on the good side of it. So that was the first good one in my career.
First good one. What was it like?
Surreal. Kind of hits you. Especially like the next morning, just looking back and watching videos, it's pretty surreal.
Wait, what hits you the next morning?
Just like, dang, we really won that top 10 team at home. We needed that first ranked win for us, and just happy for the fans.
How hot is it in the middle of those things?
I ran away because I didn't want to get caught up. I wanted a handshake, just shake the other guy's hands on the opposing team. So, didn't really get caught into it, so I'll have to ask my teammates on that one.
All right. I'm a little fascinated by that. You had no interest in being around all that joy?
Yeah, it's not the type of person I am. I mean, I don't know. My teammates call me a little weird about that, but yeah.
Well, here's what I think is a little weird. You never sit. That was your 11th game this year where you've played all 40 minutes. How are you handling this much playing time?
It just starts in the summer, a lot of conditioning, and yeah, we put in a lot of work, and I guess I ran 6 miles is what I've been told, and that's pretty much my average every game this season. So just kind of embrace the challenge, and I just want to be there for my teammates and coaches.
Yeah, but there are star players on every team. Nobody plays this much. What's your? I mean, you have to feel it at some point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel it the most, which is kind of crazy, but I feel it the most in the first media timeout. Like, dang, kind of winded, and then I get my breath under me, and I don't really like sitting on the bench, so I just want to be out there.
Do you notice yourself mid-game thinking like, oh, it's been, 35 minutes I haven't sat. I need to push harder on my shots, or adjust for the fact that your body is probably a little more tired?
Yes, for sure. Got a great coaching staff, trainer, strength coach. So at halftime, get a lot of electrolytes in me and stuff like that. So, in crunch time, you got to show up the most, and that's when you got to play harder. So, yeah, that's definitely going through my mind.
When was the last time you asked out of a game because you were tired?
I don't think I ever have.
Never?
Never, yeah.
High school, nothing?
Nothing. Nope. I don't think so.
What is the most you've ever played in a game? Because you have to have some overtimes that you haven't been pulled out.
Yeah. Last year at Drake, we had a couple overtime games, probably 45. I don't think we ever went to double OT, so 45.
Your coach talks about how steady you are emotionally. And as we've already discovered in this interview, right, you didn't want to be a part of the big storm. You want to shake your hands, get off the court. Where does that calmness come from?
I feel like it's always been a part of my game. It comes from my parents, but just having a level head and being the point guard out there. A lot of guys look to me, and if I'm calm, they might be calm. So just trying to be a leader out there and just be there for my teammates.
Let me ask you some off-the-court things. Tell me something I don't know about your head coach.
He's a really funny guy. Obviously, I have a lot of trust in him, and everyone on the team trusts him. But he can crack a joke or two, and yeah, he's a funny dude, fun guy to be around.
Give me an example. How is he funny?
I'll go back to the summer. I got engaged this summer, so he just calls me like hour before because he knew I was doing it, and he gave me a little pep talk. So just things like that, just keep me smiling and my teammates smiling is something that he's good at.
Okay, so that was going to be my next question, regardless of your answer. So what was his pep talk like before you proposed?
Yeah, it's funny. He's like, "This is probably more nervous than you ever are in games." So just little things like that. Just him being a funny dude, him caring about you.
I gotta be honest, that doesn't sound much like a pep talk, Bennett.
It's not, but I'll label it that.
So he just said you're gonna be nervous? That's the opposite of helpful.
Well, I mean, he said good luck, don't be too nervous, stuff like that. So
I don't know, man. I think you're giving him a lot of credit here. That doesn't sound like he helped anything.
Maybe. At least he called me.
So he did this over the phone, not in person?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Was your engagement over the phone, or were you in person with her?
In person with her.
What'd you do?
Yep. We were actually in Montana, so he had to call me. He wasn't going to come to Montana with me, but we were just trying to overlook in the mountains, so it was pretty cool.
Oh. It's too bad she said no, though. I'm sorry to hear that. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Is the date set?
It is, yep.
And it's mid-March. That's really bad timing. You know, I feel like you guys should have planned.
Yeah. It's mid-March. Yep, we're going to have to skip March Madness.
Yeah. Well, then there's a problem because you're going to be playing some ball, let me tell you.
Yep, that's right.
You're from just outside of KC, right, Liberty?
Yep, Liberty,
so,
Missouri.
Growing up, full-fledged Chiefs, Royals, KC fan?
That's right.
How many games have you been to for Chiefs and Royals?
Probably 10 total combined.
Are you one of those like, I follow them when they're good, or are you kind of like every day you check a score?
For the Royals, I'm not a huge baseball guy, so when they're good, I'll follow them, like 2015 World Series. But Chiefs, I follow every week.
Tell me about your old lawn mowing business.
Yeah, me and my brother started it in third grade, in my third grade year. So we started with like a push mower, and we worked our way up. Had about 30 yards, and my brothers still do it to this day. And when I go home, I help out as much as I can. But it's great working with your hands and just teaching us at a young age like how to work hard.
Hang on. Someone in Liberty, Missouri this summer could get their lawn mowed by Bennett Sturz?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll be back there.
What? Really?
Yep.
What do you charge?
Oh, 35, 40 bucks. It's gone up throughout the years.
Do you ever come to the Chicagoland area?
I could. You never know.
I got 40 bucks for you. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Have you thought about your lawn mowing company having an NIL deal with, say, you?
Not at all. That's a great idea, too. That might need to happen.
Well, I got lots of ideas. All right, let's get back to the court. You guys lost to Maryland and Purdue back-to-back games. Give me an idea of something you guys learned during that stretch.
Yeah, sticking together with the team. Those are pretty low moments in the locker room after the game. And knowing that we still have a couple games left in the regular season that we got to win. They're not must-win, but we kind of knew that our backs are against the walls. So just sticking together and really attacking the next game is really what we did, and I'm proud of the guys for that.
So it sounds more like a big picture thing. It's not like specifically, oh, we had to work on rebounding more or free throw shooting or setting a certain screen in a way. There was nothing specific that you guys felt, oh, we can fix this?
Yes, it's kind of a little bit of both, though, because we got pounded on the glass against Purdue. So that was definitely a point of emphasis in practice. And then we're just taking it one game at a time, but still looking at the big picture is what we were doing too. So yeah, kind of having a little bit of both there.
Give me a player on your team that we don't talk about enough, but we should.
I think it's Brendan Hazen. He came in, transferred, thinking he was going to play a lot, and unfortunately it hasn't worked out. But his attitude and leadership with the team has been something that I've never seen before in the transfer portal days and new college picture. But him in practice, playing as hard as he can, helping the team out, and then even when he's on the court too, because he's had his time out there on the court. So just him having a lot of gravity and him just helping the other guys, younger guys out is something that's definitely not talked about enough.
You got Wisconsin on Sunday, man. They're dangerous. They're tough.
Yep.
What do you got to do against them?
I've actually been to a game in the Kohl Center when I was younger. My best friend was a Wisconsin fan, so I know what that atmosphere is like, and they've got some of the best friends in the country. So obviously they've got some great wins too. So we got to be ready to go.
They sure get loud there, but then again, you're used to loud noises. You're a lawn mowing man, aren't you?
That's right. Yep.
Bennett Sturz, congratulations on this awesome season, man. Good luck against the Badgers.
I appreciate it.